We all want to be happy, right? It's something we think about a lot. But what is happiness, really? It's not just about smiling all the time. True happiness is deeper. It's about living a good and fulfilling life. The good news is that happiness is not random. There's a science to it. By understanding how happiness works, we can actually create more of it in our own lives. It's like having a treasure map to a happier you. Think of happiness like a delicious cake. Just as a cake requires a careful balance of ingredients to achieve that perfect taste and texture, our happiness also depends on a mix of essential elements. Each component plays a crucial role in creating a fulfilling and joyful life. You need the right ingredients in the right amounts. Too much or too little of any one thing can throw off the balance, just like in baking. The same principle applies to our pursuit of happiness. For happiness, we need three main things: pleasure, engagement, and meaning. These three elements are like the foundational ingredients of our happiness recipe. Pleasure is like the sugar in the cake. It adds sweetness and joy to our lives, making moments delightful and enjoyable. It gives us those bursts of joy, like enjoying a delicious meal or listening to our favorite song. These moments of pleasure are essential for our overall well-being, providing us with the energy and positivity to face life's challenges. Engagement is like the flower. It's the substance that holds everything together, giving structure and form to our lives. It's about being fully absorbed in something we enjoy, whether it's a hobby, our work, or a good conversation. When we are engaged, we lose track of time and become immersed in the activity, experiencing a state of flow. This feeling of being in the zone is powerful for happiness. It allows us to use our skills and talents to their fullest, providing a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Meaning is like the heart of the cake, the thing that gives it depth. It's the ingredient that transforms a simple dessert into something special and memorable. It's about finding a sense of purpose in life, something bigger than ourselves. Meaning gives us direction and motivation, helping us to navigate through life's ups and downs with a sense of purpose. This could be our family, our work, our faith, or anything that makes us feel like our life has value. When we have meaning, we feel connected to something greater, and this connection enriches our lives in profound ways. Have you ever been so engrossed in an activity that you lost track of time? That's flow, a state of complete absorption and enjoyment. When we're in flow, we're fully present and engaged, using our skills to meet a challenge. Think of a musician lost in their music, an athlete giving their all in a game, or an artist completely immersed in their painting. Flow happens when our skills match the challenge at hand. It's that sweet spot where we're neither bored nor overwhelmed. Section 4. The power of now. Gratitude and mindfulness for happiness. Gratitude and mindfulness are like superpowers for happiness. They have the ability to transform our lives in profound ways, helping us to find joy and contentment in the present moment. Gratitude is about appreciating what we have, big or small. It's about recognizing the blessings in our lives, whether it's the warmth of the sun on our face, the smile of a loved one, or the simple pleasure of a good meal. It's about focusing on the good things in our lives, rather than dwelling on what we lack. By shifting our focus to the positive, we can cultivate a sense of abundance and fulfillment. Start a gratitude journal and write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. This simple practice can help you to develop a habit of gratitude, making it easier to see the good in your life. You'll be surprised how much this simple practice can shift your perspective. Over time, you'll find that you start to notice more and more things to be grateful for, leading to a greater sense of happiness and well-being. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, without judgment. It's about fully experiencing the here and now, rather than getting lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. It's about noticing our thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. By practicing mindfulness, we can learn to observe our inner experiences with curiosity and compassion, rather than reacting to them automatically. Practice mindfulness through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply paying attention to your senses. These practices can help you to stay grounded and centered, even in the midst of a busy and stressful day. The more we practice mindfulness, the better we become at managing stress and appreciating the beauty of the present moment. By integrating gratitude and mindfulness into our daily lives, we can create a foundation for lasting happiness and well-being. Section 5. A Life of Purpose. Viktor Frankl and the Search for Meaning. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, believed that our primary drive is the search for meaning in life. His experiences in the concentration camps led him to develop his theory of logotherapy, which posits that finding meaning is the central human motivational force. Even in the most difficult circumstances, he found that those who had a sense of purpose were more resilient and hopeful. Frankl observed that individuals who could find meaning in their suffering were able to endure the unimaginable hardships of the Holocaust with a sense of inner strength. Our purpose doesn't have to be grand or extraordinary. Frankl emphasized that meaning can be found in everyday life, in the small, seemingly mundane moments that make up our daily existence. It can be as simple as being a loving parent, a dedicated teacher, or a reliable friend. These roles, though they may seem ordinary, are filled with opportunities to create meaning and impact the lives of others in profound ways. The important thing is that we find something that gives our lives meaning and motivates us to keep going, even when things get tough. Whether it's through relationships, work, or personal passions, the search for meaning is a deeply personal journey that can provide us with a sense of fulfillment and resilience. Section 6. Kindness Contagion: How Helping Others Fuels Happiness. It might sound counterintuitive, but helping others actually makes us happier. When we do something kind for someone else, it releases endorphins in our brain, giving us a helper's high. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Small acts of kindness, like helping a neighbor, donating to a charity, or simply smiling at a stranger, can have a ripple effect, making both the giver and the receiver much happier. Section 7. Your happiness journey starts today. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. It's not about waiting for things to be perfect before we allow ourselves to be happy. It's about actively choosing happiness every day, practicing gratitude, cultivating mindfulness, finding our flow, and living a life of purpose and meaning. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. It takes effort and practice at first, but with time it becomes easier and more enjoyable. So start today, embrace the journey, and watch as your happiness blossoms. Remember, you deserve all the happiness in the world.